Okay, this is a video response to a video response, which was a response to a comment I made on one of Shawn Driscoll's videos. He had made an interesting video about running a science fiction game when you don't have a lot of sci-fi knowledge in your background. And in the course of our BSing to each other, he mentioned a list of about 12 or 15 science fiction movies, one of which I had heard of and seen before. So he recommended this movie called On the Beach. So I've watched that movie. This is going to be a review. If you don't want any spoilers, stop now. Last chance, stop now. Okay, so spoiler alert. First of all, I want to both thank you, Shawn, for recommending this video and call you a bastard, because this was a damn depressing movie. The long and short of it, everybody dies. To make matters worse, you know from about 3 minutes into the film that everybody is going to die. There's no escaping it. Basically, it's Cold War time, or just right before Cold War time. The movie's from 1959, and it focuses on a part of Australia, Melbourne, I think. And there's it also focuses around a naval sub, an American naval sub, who happened to be in Australia at the time this nuclear war went off. The war is actually over and done with, and most of the world is covered in radioactivity, and only Australia is saved temporarily because prevailing winds haven't yet carried the radioactive cloud to that big island to kill all those people. But it's coming. Doom is on its way. And basically this movie is about people coping with an inescapable death, questioning the pointlessness of it all, why it happened. I couldn't help, as I watched the movie, to secretly hope for them to find some little part of the world, some way out, some way of escaping and saving. But no, everyone dies. And in the very final scene, they sort of hammer you over the head a little bit with the message that it's not too late. And I'm assuming that this was sort of speaking to the people at the time when the Cold War was Cold War was on, and nuclear war was a very realistic possibility. That it's basically, a warning. Change your ways while there's still time. And of course we didn't listen, but anyway, it was an enjoyable film. Thank you, Shawn. I want to try and return the favor, although I seriously doubt there's a single science fiction film I could name that you don't already know about. You did make a comment in your video, though. You said that Hollywood no longer makes science fiction movies. All the so-called science fiction movies are action movies, and I largely agree with that. But there are an exception or two. One recent one I watched, which is purely a science fiction movie, is called Primer. And it's a little hard on the noggin, but it's actually a pretty good science fiction movie. I recommend that. And as an obscure movie you may not have heard of that I really, really enjoyed, it has nothing to do with sci-fi, but it's a good movie you might not know about. Check out a movie called Red Rock West with Nicolas Cage and Dennis Hopper, and a really good movie. I can't tell you much about it without giving it away, but it's a good movie. Anyway, thank you for the recommendation. I'll keep watching. Hope you do the same. Bye, all.